All right, single moms. Now, how about we talk about any pre-child experience you might have, beforehand, before you about to have this little one. Whether this be your first baby or not, whether your child experience only has been with your first baby or not. You have experience with other kids and stuff. I have a lot of experience with kids. I love kids. Grew up with a big family. The pros to somebody else's kids is you can give them back at the end of the day. The cons is, man, sometimes you gotta take a deep breath and take five. Kids can be overbearing, it can be too much. This is very true. It's all in patience. That's why women can handle kids better than men, because men don't really have patience when it comes to kids. I'll say that. So just a few techniques, like instead of pulling your hair out, or I'd say going to try and kill the kid, especially if it's one of those back talking, deliberately hitting something out of pocket, like spitting at you or throwing things at you, being a bully to other kids, stuff like that. You can try timeout. This is just stuff I've had to do when I was working in daycares and stuff. Stuff with other people. Of course, I can't put my hands on other kids. I wouldn't do that. So certain things I'd have to do is put them in timeout, try and take something from them. Let's see, bargain with them. Not too much, because then, they think it's a game, it becomes a game. These are just little quick tips. What else? It's just a lot. Kids are a package deal, and everybody raises them differently. Everything in the world comes with instructions and rules except a child, a newborn baby. You have no idea how they're going to be. You have to learn them as well as they have to learn you. And then aside from you, then they have to learn the outside world, outside of mommy and daddy. So, I mean, you could raise them up one way, no cursing, proper etiquette, great morals, respect, decency, responsibility, all of that stuff. Then they could get around a child that has not been raised with such, let's say, morals, and it all can go downhill from there. I mean, it just depends on the child, technically. Kids don't learn so much at a very, very young age from you teaching them. They learn so much more as to hearing what you say and saying what you say, doing what you do, because that's what they see. It's not so much as like learning from a book. It's one thing to actually tell them, not to do this and not to do that. Don't do what you see mommy do. But they're not going to do what mommy say not to do. They're going to do what mommy does. So, that's just another tip. If you don't want them doing it, you shouldn't do it either. Like when they get older and they see mommy running around with all these men, not really a good idea. Or mommy smoking cigarettes, or mommy drinking, not really a good idea. You can't have a beer in your hand or a cigarette in your hand and say, don't ever smoke or don't ever drink, because they're going to think it's okay and it's normal by seeing mommy do that. So basically, the only way it's really going to drill in their head is if mommy actually takes the initiative and doesn't do it herself. And that's just a few tips and tricks. Till next time.